You have signal?
Yes.
Good. No, so actually, just we need to explain.
Need a way to.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Everything is okay? אותי הבנתי כן? אנחנו נפגשים יותר מדי.
כן.
טוב?
לא יודע, בוא נחליט על מכסה.
אנחנו לא רואים את עצמנו, נכון?
כן, אתה רואה את עצמך.
לא מספיק שאנחנו נפגשים יותר מדי, אני גם צריך לראות אותך על המסך.
לא, לראות אם אנחנו רואים את ה...
למה הם עשו את התמונה קצת מעוותת, לא?
Noam will sit here. Yeah, so I don't want to take his place.
עכשיו זה הכל
He's more important than me. He's the head of the
可
institute.
是要是个经典的这个电脑，我说他们人要你这个经典都
I
是
think you need to go backwards with this, and then you will see better angle. This is me.
איפה אתה?
זה.
לא רואה אותך. זה לא אנחנו כאן.
אני חצי. ניהה.
导完成啊，你停一下，然后再试一看。已经有人在看了。
对，已经有
המשגנים קרסו היום, אה?
כן, אין שם.
מה לעשות? להגדיל?
לא, תן קצת מזגן.
אצלכם היציאה בטלפונים לפלאפון לניידים
הרבה זמן יש בעיה.
ועדיין יש
שבועות יש בעיה.
לא.
מה שאתה יכול לעשות אבל... אז להגיד את השם ואז
直播结束啊！
就是重在吧，就是说他们专家对他们这个就是说有些互动，然后呢介绍一些情况，然后这样的话就建立一个充分这样一个联系嘛，就了解对，把那优势突破这个。
别人有直接打扰他就。我开这个是不是？
哎，你这样飞行啊？
飞行可以用无线就行。
不行啊，飞行什么都没有。
כי אם אני מנסה להתקשר למשרד שלך, אני לא מצליח. זה משהו מקומקם, לא יודע. מעניין מתחייג אליו, או מתחייג אליך, זה כן.
מה שנעשה...
再等2分钟啊，不好意思。
אני אציג בקצרה. נפתלי צריך ללכת לראשון, אחרי זה דיוויד צריך לאסוף את הילדים, אז השני צריך לאסוף את הילדים ולהתפתח.
זה עשיתי, אני טיפ-טק לעשות 3 ילדים.
אמא גרס.
נתן לך הרבה הזדמנויות, נועם.
אני בדיוק בגלל זה עשיתי את זה.
אשתי לא.
בדיוק בגלל זה עשיתי את זה, חשבתי שזה יחסוך לי זמן.
חשבת, אתה אומר.
הייתי בכמה מאות אלפי אחוזים.
You would like to put the slides on so we can start?
Yeah. Second, I will.
Okay, introduce? You want to introduce?
No, you will introduce.
No, you start. You start.
Okay.
You can start in Chinese, so it's easy.
Yeah. Oh, sit down. Yeah.
那我们开始了啊。首先，非常感谢吉林大学创业中心李正院长还有雨生雨涵，在这么短的时间内能够把这次会议组织起来，非常感谢。然后我们把时间就交给你们了。然后现在这边本古里安大学的院长和系主任就开始自我介绍。OK, let's begin. It's your show time.
Okay, you put the slides on?
You can just introduce yourself.
Okay. So I would like to welcome all of you for coming to our Skype conversation, and I would like to introduce the professors that are sitting near me. Professor David Zaltz, who is head of the Environmental Institute, Professor Noam Weisbrod, who is the head of the Water Institute, and Professor Naftali Lazarovich, who is a professor in the Agriculture Institute. What I would like to start with is just to do a short presentation about our institute.
Slow down.
To do a short presentation about our institute. Can you put the slide on? So I will.
你们有问题可以随时打断啊。
Sorry, the signal is a little weak. So just now we missed your introduction
Okay.
about the
Okay.
Second and
Ouais,
the
des
third
parfait,
professor.
Again, you can introduce again. Say.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear
Yes,
you.
we hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Just now the signal is weak and we missed your introduction of
Okay.
the second and the third professor.
Okay. So let me introduce again. My name is Zev Ronen. I am the director of Albert Katz School for Desert Studies. Let me introduce Professor David Zaltz. Okay, now you see me. Near me, it's Professor David Zaltz, who is the head of the Swiss Institute for Environmental Studies. Near him, Professor Weisbrod, who is head of the Institute for Water Research, and near Professor Weisbrod, Professor Lazarovich, who is from the Agriculture Institute. I would like to start just to show you where we are in Israel. Can you put? No? It's not working? No. Okay. So
It's working. We can hear you.
you hear me? Do you see my slides? Yeah? Okay. 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 Do you see my slides?
Yes.
Okay. So we are in the Blaustein Institute for Desert Research. We are part of Ben Gurion University of the Negev. And let me locate you. We can see a map of Israel. And like I have said, we are part of Ben Gurion University. Our main campus is in Beer Sheva. This is our main campus in the city of Beer Sheva. And our institute is a little bit south of Beer Sheva in the settlement that is called Midreshet Ben Gurion. Our institute composed of 3 different research institutes, the water, the environment, and the agriculture. And in addition, in the same place, we have student dormitories. So students, all the international students coming from all around the world are living on campus. And now, I would like to tell you what we are doing here, and then we will start to talk about the research. We have an unusual combination of faculty students, both from natural sciences. We have students from engineering. We have students from social sciences. And we are dealing with a complex question regarding our existence in the arid environment, in the desert environment. Our graduate students will do here applied and basic research, and when they will be graduate, they will take responsibility in management of dryland, and we hope that they will lead the battle to combat desertification. And most importantly, we are situated in very unique location, and this very good place to study. Okay, so we are dealing with a complex question of food, the Agriculture Institute, energy, the Environmental Institute, water in the Water Institute, and the relation between them. More than that, we look for the environment and society, how we shape the environment, how the society is adjusted to the arid environment, and how climate change is influencing this circle. So this is in very general words what we are doing here, and I would like now to give Professor Lazarovich opportunity to talk about the research done in the agriculture and biotechnology and irrigation.
Okay, just move it a little bit now. And just move it a little bit. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, and then you can switch later.
Do they see us?
No.
Do they see us?
They see the presentation.
No, I think it's okay to see me, no?
Yeah, you can.
You don't want.
No, I don't need any presentation.
You need.
anything. כן, המוזיקן שלי. אוקיי. למי אנחנו מדברים קודם כל? אבל שיפנה את זה אליי.
So you want to focus it on him?
Yeah.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, ni hao. Okay, my name is Naftali and I'm a member of the Agriculture and Biotechnology Institute. We have about 20 researchers that are dealing with different aspects of agriculture and biotechnology. Usually we are dealing with plants and the stress of plants. We have several stresses, multiple stresses in the desert. Starting from not enough water, then we have problems with salinity, and then we have high radiation and low relative humidity in the atmosphere. So we have several stresses that we need to deal with, and we need to produce as much as we can food with less amount of resources, water, fertilizers, and other agrochemicals. We have a unit in our institute that is dealing with algae, microalgae. This unit is trying to produce compounds, high valuable compounds from microalgae. And another unit that is dealing with fish. So fish grown in ponds in the desert. Also the microalgae is grown inside the ponds. And plants, we have a lot of high-tech greenhouses in our area, but also other plants that are growing in our environment, and we are trying to collect ideas from the natural plants, from the natural plants in the desert, and to try to see how they survive here and how can we learn from it, and to teach our agricultural plants to survive. We are dealing with soil, with plant and the atmosphere. This is a continuum of water and energy and nutrients. So this is the macro scale. We are also dealing in the micro scale, looking at the plants themselves, but also inside the plants on the molecular biology level and the metabolomics level. We have two specialization in our institute for master degree. One is irrigation and plant environment, and the second is biotechnology and agriculture of dry lands. So students will come and conduct their master studies for 2 years in our institute. They will get a researcher as a supervisor, or sometimes 2 researchers, and then they will conduct their studies here in the institute or in the nearby research and development centers. They will study here in our institute usually, or in the neighbor institutes for getting the master degree. So this is for 2 years. We have additional program for a summer course for Chinese students, particularly for Chinese and Indian students. So every July, in the next 7 years, we will have 25 students that will come to our institutes to study about sustainable agricultural solutions. This is funded inside Israel, so you don't need to pay anything inside Israel. Everything is covered, including accommodation, tuition, food, everything is covered. And in 1 month you will learn a lot about what we are doing in our cutting edge research, and also about other institutes in our area. You can also visit Israel during this time, and it's a very pleasant time usually. It's a little bit hot during July, but yeah, we have air condition here and swimming pool. So for the Chinese student, even the flight is covered by the embassy. If it's if you are a good student for master degree, bachelor degree, or PhD degree, you can apply to this program. Not for this year because we have enough for this year, and it's starting in 3 weeks. But for next year, we hope to see you or your colleagues.
Okay, thank you very much, Naftali. If you have question for Naftali, for Professor Lazarovich about the program, research programs in the Agriculture Institute?
Should I start from the beginning?
Yeah, no, we can hear you very clearly, and it's very good. Thank you for your detailed explanation and introduction of your research, and also your programs of master degree, and also about the summer programs. And I think our students will be very interested in your degree programs and also summer programs. Let's ask them what questions they have. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, great. 大家有什么问题？就关于刚才他提到的这些他的研究，他主要是
老师稍微给他说一下，你稍微给他们介绍一下，要不要？这样不要受语言限制啊，尽管他们需要语言上的进步，但是今天是交流啊，所以大家不要有顾虑。有问题的话，这个英语交流当然更好了。如果实在有困难的话，可以咱们帮老师来解决，好吧？
刚才他主要提到的就是，首先他介绍一下他们这个研究所的基本。
大家听需不需要？因为他们肯定不希望的。哎，咱们可以不用麦克说这个。对。然后主要是大部分他们的工作就集中在植物方面的研究，这方面包括在这个沙漠环境当中，或者在地气啊，或者这种恶劣环境当中，植物的说什么对这个环境的适应能力这方面的研究，然后他们可以通过低消耗的，就是这种技术，或者是他们的这种方式，是通过最少的资源和投入，能够产出更多的食物。他们在沙漠环境当中。
Yeah, it's fine if you want, but the problem is that if you talk in Chinese, later if they come here, it will be a problem, yes? We need to do it in English.
Maybe we should, if they have no questions, then we can...
高科技的，然后呢
，Oh, it's fine. We can see it. It will cool down now. It will take time.
今天是那个关于那个硕士项目的全国奖学金硕士项目，两个方向，一个是灌溉，第二个是这些相关。
We will continue with the Skype.
第二个用2个方向的这个硕士学位2年制，然后会在他们这个研究所当中进行各个中心学习2年，然后会取得他们的硕士学位。然后呢，还提到了就是这个2年当中所有的费用，就是如果拿到奖学金的话是全部包含的，除了学费之外还有这些别人的。然后还有就是暑期的时候，它有很多叫什么类似 夏令营或者暑期的短期项目应该是1个月的，然后它会有不同的放弃。
I think we would like because they
然后可以挑选，一般在7月份，应该是在下个月的7月
saying what I said,
前后这样的项目。这个项目也是，就是它和就是因为签了协议，
They are researchers there or they are students?
除了他们那边给的这个
students and teachers.
它有一部分和全额的，然后除了这份奖学金，还给所有的这些学生或者学上包提供这个免费的买机票，那这样下去的话，就是学生也基本上到学生不用花1月的学习，那学习过程当中在就是周交中，然后周末的时候他们会安排那个。
Now when we found the user sit in the back and talk.
大家有什么问题可以。
You need to watch me.
给他们介绍，就说介绍一下背景。
Yeah. Just now I tried to just introduce some basic information, the background about our cooperation with you, and hope the students will have a good understanding of what you mentioned just now.
想起来。
你有什么地雷？
לא את השאלה, את ההצהרה הכללית.
我可以就如果简单。
对，刚才比较难这个啊，对对。是啊。
Okay. Can I introduce the representatives from the colleges of university? Okay.
Okay, can I introduce themselves?
都行啊，行。
怕那个他一条看。Okay. This is the vice dean of College of Biological and Agricultural Engineering, Miss Professor Ma Yunhai.
Nice meeting you.
And this is your old friend, Professor Li Zheng, the vice dean of Economics School.
Nice meeting you.
For the delegation last month.
Here, he is the Professor Liu Jingliang, the director of Department of Plant Protection in College of Plant Sciences.
Nice meeting you.
And later, we will have another two participants from university. They are the director of Division of International Relations of University, Dr. Zhang Guangcui. I think you have met her in May.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah.
Yes, and also the deputy director of Office of Undergraduate Students Affairs, Dr. Wang Rui. He is in charge of the undergraduate students affairs, especially with the cooperation with our partner universities overseas. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, thank you.
We would like to continue with our presentation with your permission. We would like, is it possible, we would like to continue after Professor Lazarovich presents the Agricultural Institute. I would like that Professor Zalch will present the research program in the Environmental Institute. David, please.
Okay. Hi. Hi to everybody. I am David Saltz. I am the director of the Swiss Institute of Energy and Environmental Research. The Institute has over 30 faculty members, and we have 3 departments, 3 working groups. The first one is a group focusing on solar energy and solar calculations. Mostly it's physics and math, and developing cutting-edge techniques to harvest solar energy in various ways. The second group is the ecology group. The ecology group today offers a master's degree in ecology management and conservation biology, and the third group is called Man in Desert. They focus more on the social side of deserts, looking at desert residents, sociology of desert residents, desert architecture. The three different departments actually have cooperation in the fields that overlap, but each department functions on its own. Each one offers a specialized master's within their field, accepting students from all over the world. And I guess that's about it. If you have any specific questions. In terms of research, so some of the examples in ecology, a lot of research is done in conservation and organismic ecology, focusing on animal behavior and conservation biology, animal genetics and conservation biology. We offer really unique and specialized courses in conservation, some of the most advanced courses in the world in conservation, and we have also people focusing on disease dynamics, ecology of diseases, and plant ecology and agroecology. In the physics department, a lot of work focuses on harvesting solar energy, developing advanced solar panels, various physical techniques, and also in terms of mathematical theory, developing mathematical theory to improve harvesting solar energy, and even water issues, desalination and stuff like that. The Man in Desert, as I said, a lot of it focuses on studying the sociology of desert residents in various places in the world, and the desert architecture cooperates quite a bit with the physics department and works a lot now on urban environments as well, improving urban environments and urban planning for energy efficiency.
Any question for Professor Zaltz about research topics? Like you said, they have one of the most advanced research group in conservation, and students from all around the world are coming to learn from their experience and get experience in Israel. And this is really a unique possibilities. People from different disciplines like physics and ecology are cooperating together. This is really a great opportunity for students who want to experience conservation, nature conservation, and ecology. Okay, so I think we can continue.
I don't know if he wants to translate like before.
I think we, yes.
Continue.
I don't know. Does he want to translate, or does he want to, what do they want to do?
这边第一个是介绍农业，然后第二个教授是介绍生态的。你们那边是想提问暂停呢，还是想让第三个教授继续水资源的介绍？
Okay, please continue the presentation.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Okay. Hi, my name is Noam. I'm the director of the Zuckerberg Institute for Water Research, the third institute that is part of the Blaustein Institutes for Desert Research. We are dealing with different aspects of water sciences, natural sciences, engineering, We have different groups working on development of water-related technologies for water treatment, water desalination, membranes, remediation and bioremediation of contaminated soil and groundwater, we have a pretty significant group of microbiologists that are dealing with the bio aspects of water. It's a very interdisciplinary institute, and I think that water problems in China are pretty significant. As far as I remember, I was in China for 3 months 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago, as a visiting professor in the academy of the Chinese Academy of Science. So I've learned a little about water problems in China, and there are a lot of water problems in China. Our students, we have about 60 graduate students at the Water Institute, masters, PhDs, and postdocs. We haven't had before quite a few Chinese students. As an example, the professor I was visiting, that is now a professor in the Chinese Academy of Science, used to be my postdoc, something like 8-9 years ago. That's it.
Any question for Professor Weisberg? Okay. So if there is no question, I would like to continue with the presentation about our academic program and the opportunity for the students. Okay, this one.
看到这个幻灯片了没有？
not yet.
看到了。
Yes, yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, so now I would like to present the academic programs that we have in the Albert Katz International School for Desert Studies, and what I would like in the end to learn from you, if Chinese students would like to come and do master studies in Israel, do a joint PhD studies between Golin University and Ben Gurion University. And so let me just start. This one? Okay. Oops. Okay. So we are offering in our school currently 3 different degrees. I will start with the first type of degree. This is a 2-year master program in desert studies. And within this program, we have specializations. One specialization is agriculture and biotechnology of dryland. The second one is irrigation and plant environment, and I must say that in both of these 2 specializations we have many master students from China, and I really glad to say that some of the students who came from China now continue toward their PhD degree at Ben Gurion University. The next specialization is solar energy and environmental physics. And in addition to the environmental physics and solar energy, some researchers in this specialization deal with theoretical aspects of climate change, modeling climate change, using state-of-the-art modeling for change of climate, high intensity computing stations, etc. And in addition, we have a specialization deals with environmental and aquatic microbiology, especially the effect of microorganisms on the desert environment. And we have, of course, a specialization in environmental studies that deals with architectures, man in the desert, and urban planning with emphasis on the desert environment. The next degree that we are offering is a 2-year master program in hydrology and water quality. So when the student is graduating from this degree, he is getting a master degree in hydrology and water quality, and within this degree, we have again 3 different specializations: water resources, which is mostly physical aspects of water in the environment, whether in the subsurface environment, whether in the surface environment, whether in the soil, deep soil. Then we have a specialization dealing with desalination and water treatment. All the students learn about cutting-edge technologies involved in water treatment, in desalination. In Israel, we have currently 5 mega plants for seawater desalination, and our researchers are using closely with these plants. In addition, we have another specialization that deals with water quality and microbiology. The last degree that we are offering, which is a brand new degree, is a 2-year master program in ecology, conservation and management. And this degree is in a joint degree with the Life Science Department in the Faculty of Natural Sciences in our Beersheba campus. And within this degree, a student can specialize in evolutionary ecology as well as natural conservation. Like Professor Zaltz said before, the program in nature conservation is really one of the leading program in the world. It's really unique. So this is, in brief, the academic program. Now, I would like to present some practical aspects for the students about admissions, what we ask from the students before they come to our program. Okay, so it much depend what type of programs they are going to apply to. So if they decide to go to a master program in desert studies, for most specialization, they should hold a BSc in sciences or engineering. In the environmental studies specialization, we also accept students with a BA or a bachelor in architecture. So we have a kind of a prerequisites for the students before they come. We may accept students without background, but the different program will request a lot of taking more courses from bachelors. Okay, for the master program in hydrology and water quality, we are requiring a bachelor degree either in sciences or engineering. So because this is purely physical physical sciences, so we are not accepting student with a BA. So this is a requirement for the master degree in hydrology and water quality. And for the master program in ecology, conservation and management, we are asking a BSc in either life sciences or similar subject. So we are preferring of having students with a strong background in natural sciences and engineering. We are dealing, most of our researchers are dealing with natural sciences and engineering. So this is a prerequisite requirement. Now, very important issue. We are an international school. The classes here are in English. So we are asking the students to pass successfully either the TOEFL or the IELTS test. This is very important, and communication skills of the students are really important to communicate with the supervisors and to communicate with the other students, and also to understand the teaching material. So we are not teaching in Hebrew, we are teaching only in English, and therefore we are asking the students to take this English examination. Now, students may apply either at the fall or spring semester, but we prefer the students to apply in the fall because our programs are yearly programs, so it's not very good that students will start in the middle. And you can see more details about our program in our website. All the details about the program application, the process of application, everything is published in our website. Now I would like to continue and talk about the special program that we have, the Israel that is financed by the Israel Council for Higher Education. This is a special program that provide grant for 8 students from the People's Republic of China as well as India to support their master degree studies. Most of the students that are enrolled in this program so far are from China. We have now, how many? 25 master students from China. And this year we are offering additional 8 grants for students from China. This program is a very good one. It's completely covers the entire cost of the student studies, including tuition and research fee, including housing in the dormitories, living expenses, and health insurance for the period of 2 years. Nevertheless, the fellowship does not cover flight tickets, but still, when student is being accepted and receives this fellowship, he can really study hard without any problems for the 2 years. And I assume that our master students can tell you more how good is this program and how helpful it in support their studies. Okay, so a little bit about our Chinese students. This is a location from where our Chinese students are coming. So you see, they are coming from all around, but still we don't have students from Berlin. We are looking forward, Jilin University, we are looking forward for having next year students from your universities. And now, if maybe we can go for questions.
OK。大家对这个2年的全额奖学金的硕士项目有什么问题吗？
这个难得的啊，大家是不是听清楚了？营养是个新成分啊，就是说像这个很好的消费者机构。我们呢这个3月份的时候啊，去了一趟他们这个地方啊，就是以色列本古里安大学的这个沙漠人生研究所。我们咱们吉大由这个广飞啊，当时有蔡守廷带队啊，然后我们这个一共大概是6、7个专家吧，去参观了一下他们这个，它实际上是本古里安大学一个校区，但是看的时候很震撼。它这个研究所就坐落在这个沙漠的中心地带，但是呢，虽然说是在以色列也是比较偏远的地方，但是非常现代化，啊，非常高准。然后呢，设施非常的这个完善，无论是住宿啊，还是学习的这个条件，都非常好，可以说是硬件、软件设施是一流的，但更重要的是他们的研究的水平是国际一流的。就以色列大家知道啊，就我不知道你们了解多少啊，以色列它是这个创新强国啊，创新大国，虽然国家很小的啊，但是它这个在很多领域是非常领先的，其中一个就是像能力技术方面，然后还有其他的像这个一些这个在这个新材料啊，还有这个电子信息什么的啊都很强。农业这块呢，在今年这个咱们沙漠研究所这个它的相关的专业呢，这个农业的环境比较多啊，但是节能环保它也是很强的啊。就是它这里边相关的呢，实际上一个是这个像这个水处理啊方面的一些这个技术，再有呢就是涉及到这个旱地农业的技术，还有呢就是这个有关的什么沙漠养鱼什么的乱七八糟的啊，反正这个就是这些专业啊，它不仅在以色列是一流的，就在整个国际上，全球它也是100%啊领先的。实际上就是说，能够到这些能够到他们学校学这些专业，实际上是应该说是非常好的这个机会。另外呢，这个同学有的人可能对以色列还不太了解，或者是对它安全有怀疑。给大家举个例子啊，今天中午我们这个和这个我们中午上午啊，我们一起和刘老师一起会见了一个以色列理工大学的一个负责外事的一个老师。这个老师呢是一个新加坡人，实际上她是一个女士，她是新加坡人啊，嫁给了一个以色列人，然后呢是工作在这个以色列的理工学院，大家知道理工学院吧？那就相当于是以色列的麻省理工。跟麻省理工可以说是可以媲美啊。这个老师呢，本来是可以留在新加坡的，他现在跟他到新加坡居住，但是他是喜欢以色列的文化，喜欢以色列的环境，就是愿意留在以色列。尽管他的家人也非常希望他回去，但是呢，他就是觉得在以色列这个环境非常好。但是想象一下，新加坡是什么样？发达国家，是吧？新加坡的这个自然地理环境都是极好的，是吧？但是就是在这样一个发达国家的这样一个人，他也选择在新加坡工作和生活，可以想见他的安全和这个生活的这种条件应该是没有问题的。包括就是这次如果能申请的话，可以争取；这次不行还有下次，对吧？或者是你们这次来了之后，可能自己不申请，那你可以给大同学提供一下信息或者介绍一下情况，好不好？这个尤其关于好的大家就
Sorry to keep you waiting there.
No.
And just now, Professor Li Zheng is introducing the basic information about your institute, your institute, your school, and also he shared his experience when he visited your school just 2 months ago. Yes. Yeah, in March. And he said that he was totally impressed by your advanced teaching and also research in your school, and he emphasized to the students that it is a great opportunity to study in your school and learn the advanced technologies and also the advanced ideas of your research.
Can I just give some example for possible cooperation between Jalin and our institutes that came during the visit of your delegation to our institute? For example, we know now that the government of China require on-site wastewater treatment, and there are many houses without facilities, especially in rural setting in the province, and they were really like our system for on-site treatment of wastewater, and there's a lot of research that can be done to adapt our system to the Chinese environment, the climate in the province. So this is a project that can be done. I am personally having a project with China, not with Jalin, but with Nanjing, involving environmental microbiology, computational biology, molecular ecology. So there are many possibilities for cooperation, and like Professor Weisbrod already said, our graduates and postdocs that train in our institute then hold very good position in Chinese academy. We have at least now 2 of our graduates are professors in Chinese universities, in Sichuan University and Hainan University. So our students, they are, after training, they accept good position back in China.
这个他刚才提的这个挺重要的，我稍微翻译一下。就是这位院长刚才说，上次李院长带队过来的时候，有一项技术是吉林省的这些企业比较关注的，就是污水处理，不是那种大型工厂的污水处理，而是这种以家庭为单位的非常小的一个设施，比如说占地1平米的那种污水处理的小的设备。对于那些偏远的地区啊，这个污水无法送达到大型的污水处理厂呢，是非常方便的，而且这个污水可以用于冲厕所啊，或者是灌溉，所以对于偏远的并且缺水的地区呢，这个技术是非常有用的。然后随副院长的意思是说，他之前跟南京大学已经有关于环境微生物的联合研究了，所以介于上次的访问团过来，对于这项技术比较感兴趣的话，那吉林大学那边的相关学院可以跟本古里安大学对于水处理技术可以达成一些合作项目，对于吉林省的这个偏远山区的这些污水处理技术啊，有显著的提高，可能也可以做成某个项目，对于吉林省可以做出贡献。所以如果那边吉林大学方面如果有相关的学院是做污水处理的，非常欢迎跟本古里安大学这边合作。
Maybe if there are no more questions, we can show the movie if you want. What is the movie? If they want to see, we have a short. Question?
有没有问题？如果有的话，我们现在问一下；没有的话，这边有个小视频可以展示一下。 可以先问问题。
Students are shy.
Can start.
Yeah, well, I had the same experience when I was in China.
今年他里边已经报有点稍晚了，但是每年的从实际上从2月份开始，他们就有很多这种暑期的项目，时间不长，1个月，然后他们那边也是有一个短期的学习，可以就是借助这样的机会去那边体验一下，看你适不适应这边的学习环境，或者是他那边的就自然气候什么的。如果是可以的话，将来申请是相应的那个学位项目也是可能的。比如说那个就是刚才提到里边有个非常重要的就是一页上面写的是以色列高等教育委员会，它写的是 Israeli Council of Higher Education。这个委员会跟咱们国家的留学基金委特别像，对，就是它也是他们那边一个政府的一个机构，然后与咱们那边留学基金委也有协议，然后双方共同资助，就是中国的学生，然后到他们那边进行那个短期的这种暑期研究，或者是有一个项目，就是每年一共是200，我记得没错的话，应该是200位那个暑期学生就是能得到全额奖学金上他们那边进行学习，然后那个学位项目是60，就是每年都会派出60位获得全额奖学金。实际上就是这个奖学金的力度实际上非常大的，然后大家也可以考虑，就像咱们的印象当中可能会觉得欧美的学校，咱们的印象中会比较印象比较深刻，因为各种渠道了解到信息比较多，就像美国有各方面的东西，像你提到的很多东西都是在平时生活当中耳濡目染，形成一种潜在的历史。欧美的学校，好像刚才李院长提到的那个以色列理工，在那边，在那个以色列，实际上它属于是跟那个麻省理工是一样的，世界3大理工学院之一，它在以色列非常好，包括像本古里安大学在以色列，它的科技这种科研力量，或者说它这种汉语农业或者是商务研究这方面的技术，真是让人非常印象深刻，然后也非常先进的是，所以说如果大家有印象的话，实际上以色列是一个非常好的学校。如果有相应的问题的话，现在也可以提，包括一些什么城市要很多方式，或者是经费是都可以，什么问题都可以。甚至可以说问他那边什么东西好吃，或者什么东西怎么样，或者现在问题怎么样，或者什么问题，就是说你们问一下安全问题是吧，都可以。另外是个信息啊，就是你看咱们中国的学生都抢着去欧美留学，尤其去美国是吧？但实际上美国的很多学生去以色列留学，这以色列的学生到就是美国学生到以色列去留学特别多。你看这个实际上以色列的这个教育水平是相当高的由此可见。去申请它需要什么条件？它是
再快一些。Next question.
怎么说呢？可是我这真的，无法说。想通过那个说这个，通过这个说一下，这位老师说一下。
有没有一个好的完成案例让
这个都是听力不行，其实说的语言上都是不行。
I think maybe they can ask in Chinese because they are shy and it's.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
你可以用中文嘛？你说吧，你问吧。
中文我们这边翻译。
About for example, what exact score do we need to get for TOEFL or else to apply for your master or PhD program?
89.
Huh?
89.
89? 89. 89. So
what exact score do we need to apply for your master or PhD programs?
well, we consider two types of grades. First of all, your grades during your bachelor studies, and we are asking the acceptance level is equivalent 80 out of 100. So it's different institutes, they grade differently, but we consider that. And for the TOEFL? 89.
Yeah.
For the TOEFL is 89. 89? Yes. So this is a requirement of the university.
So how GPA?
88.
The GPA should be not less than 80. Or should not less, we are 80 out of 100. So it's GPA should be
3.0.
Huh?
3.0.
It's not 3.0.
它是80%分，就是100%要达到80分。
Okay, thank you.
跟他说直接让他用中文问我。
One important aspect during graduate studies for you is that you need to know what you would like to study, and you need to know who would like to be your research supervisor. This is very important because before we start the application, we would like to ask you to contact potential supervisors and talk with him via mail or via Skype about a research project. And if there is agreement between the student and the supervisor, then you can proceed with your application. We are not accepting students without supervisor. So this is important. Before you start the application process, you need to identify the subject of the research and the supervisor. This is very important. You cannot come here and just take classes. You need to do a research project. This is why it's so important to find a supervisor before you start. Another thing that we recommend you, say you are interested in not very specific area, you can contact more than one supervisor and check if he can offer you a research project that is of interest for you. Most of our students are not coming with their own ideas for project. Usually the supervisor provides them with a general idea of the research, and then they decide together about the project. They write a very short description of the research that is included in the application. Because your application, when you apply to the school, the teaching committee of the different degrees and within the different specialization, in addition for reviewing your academic credentials, reviewing your recommendations, they are also looking for your research project. So this is a very important issue that you need to know before you start the application.
Thank you very much for your explanation.
Maybe no. Maybe there is if there is no question, we maybe just make the short video, and if they want.
Which one? Which video? Both?
No, only the general one.
Okay.
Check with them if they want.
如果你们还有问题的话，可以继续问；如果没有的话，这边会放一个小的视频。
Go on, please.
Okay, they want?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
他们这些教授都非常 nice， 非常好。这个可以感觉到，想象的很亮。
The desert has always been fertile ground for new ideas, a source of wisdom, a place to find answers to humanity's most profound questions. Today, faced with environmental challenges of global importance, the questions are more pressing than ever. And many of these questions are about how to live in balance with the fragile ecosystems of the desert. The answers are being sought and found here in the Negev Desert at the Jacob Blaustein Institutes for Desert Research.
If you're talking about membrane technology for treating wastewater, you're talking about how much water we can use and reuse in the desert.
Better understanding of the hard conditions that we have here in the desert allows us to bring some new crop species, exotic ones from overseas, and acclimatize it in Israel.
I worked on a very challenging question, how to identify ecological systems before they went under severe degradation.
I come from a very green area in the United States, and we also have water contamination and conservation issues. So to study here, I thought if you can do it in the desert, you can do it anywhere.
Ben Gurion University of the Negev was established in 1969 to study the Negev Desert, which covers more than half of Israel's landmass. In 1974, the Jacob Blaustein Institutes for Desert Research were established in stable care to be at the forefront of the university's desert research efforts. Today, the Jacob Blaustein Institutes have grown into a world-class research facility. They include the Zuckerberg Institute for Water Research, the French Associates Institute for Agriculture and Biotechnology of Drylands, and the Swiss Institute for Dryland Environmental and Energy Research. A wide range of research is already yielding tangible benefits. Expanding the variety of crops that can be grown in arid areas. Identifying natural remedies for treating fish in the aquaculture industry. Using bacteria to help recycle domestic gray water. Still more research promises to help meet some of the gravest challenges of our time. Whether it's studying endangered desert species to learn how to sustain threatened ecosystems, or harnessing the sun's energy to potentially yield 2,000 times more wattage than existing solar energy technologies. The institutes are committed to creating an environment for learning. At the Albert Katz International School for Desert Studies, there are now more than 200 students from over 20 countries, creating an international cadre of graduates who are making a difference around the world.
The desert asks that we have to collaborate. It's not just about the soil issues and that there isn't enough water and we're increasing the population and urbanization in the desert. It's all very connected. You affect one niche in the desert, you're affecting everyone else's job too.
All the regions suffering from desertification. If we can work together, solving these environmental issues, we will find the harmony between people in the desert.
International collaboration is key. The Blaustein Institutes are working with research programs and academic institutions throughout the world to find ways to stem the harmful impact of desertification. At the same time, they are helping to redefine the relationship between people and the desert from antagonism to harmony.
It's my second home nowadays, so I'm really happy to go back to Poland, and then I'm really happy to come back here.
It's an amazing school. It's significant for me to study here and transfer the technology back to China.
Students from all over the world come here to study about the desert. I'm originally from Beersheba, and I came here to study about my desert.
Using the environment, which is the desert, we can bridge the gap between different people, different nations, different cultures, and we can resolve a lot of problems in the Middle East in general.
And that's part of the mission here. To research, to learn, to collaborate with other people, and then go back home and take what we learned.
The Jacob Blaustein Institutes for Desert Research are expanding knowledge and finding solutions to meet the challenges of desert climates across the globe. Researching pathways to a sustainable future.
现在就自由讨论了，大家吉林方面有什么想合作的，或者有任何要求都可以跟这边的院长讨论。
You.
It's a free discussion.
Okay, so yeah, so if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer. And this is very important. The Chinese students, when they come here, they are very shy in the beginning, but after a few weeks, they become Israelis. And they are really, I think they have a really good experience. And I think I remember Don, when he came here, it was really, now he's leading the cooperation between you and our university. So this is an opportunity also for personal development. And from my discussion with students from China, they are very happy and very glad of having this opportunity for personal development. It's not only the academic, it's also the personal. We are really in a really special place. So if there are no question, I can...
Second.现在自由讨论，大家有什么问题都可以问，或者有什么合作意愿的之类的。
Hello, Professor Ming. I'm quite impressive about your cutting-edge technologies and research and programs, but am I too forward to ask that is there any possibilities for us to have the same kind of collaboration in the other field, like social science and so on?
Within our institute, we have, of course, a unit that deals with social sciences, but the specific programs that I described before is related only to our campus. So if you would like to study in Beersheba campus, This is not in our, it's a different program, and I don't know if they have additional fellowship. They have in international health, they have summer course.
Israel study.
They have
social
summer
science.
Oh, important, yes. This is good. There is a special program for Chinese students in Israel studies. It's in the same campus, but it's different institute. So yeah, they are dealing with history, especially history of Israel, and anthropology, a little bit about social sciences. Yes, they have a special program in the, but it's not in our institute. But if you are interested, we can direct you to the relevant professor in this institute.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking forward to our further communication.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Now the Deputy Director of the Office of Undergraduate Students Affairs, Dr.
Okay, all right. Nice to meet you. Sorry for my late. Just back from the graduation ball, organized by the students, undergraduate students. They belong to honors program for GD. Yeah.
We were just discussing the possibility for students who are going to graduate from Jilin University to come and do master studies in our institute. And we, in the last hour, described the research program and the academic programs, and we also discussed a little bit about the admissions to the program, and what we are really interested that the students will start and inquire about research possibilities in our institutes. We are really thinking that the first step for cooperation is that a student contact a potential supervisor and ask about his research program and if he would like to have him as a graduate student. This is what our program is aiming for, bringing Chinese students to our campus.
Well, thank you very much. Actually, as Professor Li Zheng already informed me about the program from your university, and we even have already published your this program information on our main website. So we really appreciate that本古里could give this kind of opportunities to all Jilin University students. Sorry, but I'm from the Office of Undergraduate Education, so that means all the students from undergraduate level will try to push the international study program from around 10 years ago, whatever. But if they could have this kind of opportunity, we would very much like to help them. And also, we have very good relationship with本古里based on the cooperation between the School of Economics and the Entrepreneur and Innovation Center, right? So my personal attitude is if the students could have more flexible programs, that means short-term plus long-term Enzyme Plus degree program. That will be what we are what we like to pursue.
Okay,
and, yeah, so you may know that the short term could be potentially for the long-term exchange opportunity, and the long-term exchange could be the potential opportunity for master or PhD degree pursuing.
Yeah.
So we can start from the very beginning, like a short-term exchange.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't confirm whether Ben Gurion could offer more opportunities for the short-term courses or programs to Jilin University students. Yeah.
Yeah, there is in the short term. You're not in the room, but in the short term, there is a special summer course for students from China and India. This year is already full, but in the next 6 years, every summer, it will be open to the best 25 students, so they can apply for the summer school. So this is a 1 month program in the summer in Israel. The students that have been accepted to this program, they are going intensive training in sustainable agriculture. This is the program. Also, there is additional program in international health as well. So this is the very short term. Now, through the university international office, there are different exchange programs for students from abroad for 1 semester. Students from China can, if they wish, they can come as intern, so they can come for summer, do a specific research project. They can come even to semester and take even classes if they want, and probably the university, both universities will agree about accreditation of classes, so the classes taken in our university will be recognized by Jilin University. So I see no problem. We will, the technical subject can be solved, and we are open to both very short, longer, and of course degree programs. Importantly, Ben Gurion University also offering what we call a joint degree program. In a joint degree program, a student is actually doing part of the degree in Ben Gurion University and part of the degree in the parent university. And again, in this type of program, this is depend on the connections between, between 2 supervisors, for example. For example, we are interested in a common subject. We can have a student coming to Israel to have theoretical training and do practical training in China, or vice versa. So there are many opportunities that we can offer for students, international students in general, and students from China in particular. The one important program that is unique to our university is the Israel Studies program. And I know that many Chinese students are really interested in this program. This is a program with a fellowship that is covering the visit of both short terms and long-term students from China to learn about the history of Israel.
Thank you very much. And please allow me make a small investigation statistics here right now, right? And ask some questions to our students.
Yeah.
Okay. 大家不知道听没听清楚啊？刚才教授讲的这个内容，是不是都听懂了？那我简单的来说一下啊。假如说 本古里安大学给大家开设全奖的暑期交流项目，有多少同学愿意参与？举个手吧。全奖的，就是你不需要付1分钱，到本古里安大学做一个暑期的、短期的交流项目。到那儿可以是读书的，也可以是这个做实验室的科研的。有多少同学有兴趣？对，不用，没关系的，没关系的。说举高一点，我看一下，就不用你花1分钱。对。
而且在这里学习，
花1分钱，你可能还有点结余。OK， 可以。如果让大家有这种1个学期以上的这种交流项目，就是做学生交换的，大家可能知道我们学校有一些交换生项目，对吧？但如果把你送到本古里安大学去做1学期和1学期以上的免费的交流项目，有多少同学愿意去？可以举一下手看一下，长期的。OK。对。OK， 第3个问题，如果本古里安大学提供全奖的 PhD 博士项目，大家有多少同学愿意去？Okay, thank you. Well, Professor, you see, my first question is, if you offer full fellowship to the students for this summer program, how many are going to go? I think at least 1/2 of the students won't go.
Yeah.
And then for the long term, over 1 semester or even for 1 academic year, for exchange with the fellowship, and I thought 1/3, almost that. And for PhD with fellowship, I think 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's very clear then. So what we want to do now so far, the first step will be the short term. And at least let the students to get a small view of what Israel like and what Ben Gurion like. And we also want to push that forward. So the more students could go, and the more our relationship could be tight. Right?
Yeah, I absolutely agree about this stepwise development. And this is also for us during a short-term visit to get to know the Chinese students, to know their capacity, to really face them not through Skype but face to face. This is really important, and talk to them and see how they doing during classes. This is a really important step, and as I said, this program will be going for the next 6 years, and this year is already full, but next year I hope to see many students from your university applying for this program. But I wouldn't discourage the student from trying for applying for the master degree. If they feel confident in their academic qualification, I will recommend them to try.
Thank you. And here comes another ideas and investigation. 再问大家一个问题啊，下个学期邀请到湖南大学的教授，来给大家开设一个课程。下学期有多少同学愿意去学？My question is, if we invite professors from Ben Gurion to Jilin University and open courses here at Jilin University to the Jilin University students. How many of them like to choose a course? And you see, I think at least 2/3 of all the students like to choose. So I think maybe from the beginning, even before the summer program, we can do that. We invite some professors from Ben Gurion and give courses here. And I think we could cover all the fees of Ben Gurion University's professors here to give courses, right?
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, especially if we are going to give the same courses that we are giving in our school, maybe in a shorter time frame, but we are going to give it in the same levels that we are giving it in our school. And of course, they will be experienced in a course in English, and this will be great opportunities for both professors from Ben Gurion University and students from Jilin University to know each other. And we have done it in the past, and not in China, but in South America. So we sent 3 professors for 1 month to Peru, for example, to teach them about water resources. So if we decide on a subject that is common for both institutions, we can select the professor, and if academically the classes or the course will be recognized by Jilin University, that will be great. If they will get credit for that, that will be excellent.
Thank you very much. And actually, that's why I want to explain. We have already had this kind of invite foreign professors be here in courses already, and it exists couples of years. So each year we have a lot of international professors to give courses here. That means if you send your staff in your faculty here, they are not alone from international countries, from overseas countries. And also your faculty also will have international partnership here, or a Chinese partnership. We can have a co-teacher here.
Yeah.
We have that experience, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm not. I think that this is a great opportunity, a great idea to start a cooperation, especially since you are willing to invite, and I think the only issue is to decide on the subject, and the subject should be the subject that we are teaching here, the same subject that we are teaching here. So we actually expose your students to our academic program, to our research program through the course. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you.
Thank you very much. And Professor Li Zheng just remind me, and we already have, this meeting 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe we still have this kind of opportunity to communicate, right?
Yeah.
So but thank you very much.
Thank you very much for talking to us, and I hope to see you again back in Israel soon.
Thank you.
非常感谢吉林方面能够参与这次会议，也非常欢迎吉林大学的同学能够申请这边的项目，来看看以色列的本古里安大学，来这边感受一下这边的学习和生活。
Well, thank you for your excellent efforts, Godong, and thank you for professors from本古里 University. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
So see you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.